2.
Hello, everybody. This is Foot General and Arms. Well, not arms. That doesn't make sense. Foot, General, and Feet. I mean, that's redundant. I'll work on that. This is Ethan Klein, Off the Rails with Ethan Klein without Ela podcast. Welcome, everybody. Today's episode is sponsored by my wife, Teddy Fresh, everybody. This new collection comes out on the 22nd of this month. So stand by and follow Teddy Fresh on Instagram. No. When the new stuff's coming out. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Did you guys hear that Harvey Weinstein is going blind and losing teeth in prison?
Oh, poor guy.
Oh.
My reaction was like, anyway. It's like the lawyers keep trying to make him sound like this pathetic little weasel in prison, and nobody feels bad. Everyone's just like, that's awesome. We love to hear it. Tell me more about his suffering. His lawyers, I don't know what they're playing. They want him to like not get extradited to LA because he's got like 1 billion more charges in LA. Dude, this guy was racking James Charles numbers. Weinstein, he's really prolific. They're trying to prevent him from being extradited to LA to stand for like 18 additional charges, and he's already in jail for like a long ass time. Maybe probably even, God, I don't know, 20 years plus. So I guess he's comfy in New York because he didn't want to go. But my heart goes out to Weinstein and his family. Poor guy's gone blind. Did you all hear that Katy Perry says her latex look on American Idol may cause dress farts? So we'll definitely be looking forward to that. I don't know why Wendy Williams didn't try that. Oh, it was my dress.
She didn't think to get a latex one.
Yeah, I was a dress fart. We'll be listening very closely, Katy. So this is the new dress, apparently. Well, I mean, how many times are you planning on wearing the dress? How many times can you wear a dress? She gonna wear it every episode? I don't get it. And she got like a whole fleet of latex dresses? I mean, what is this? How does a dress cause a fart?
I mean, I guess because it's just going to squeak a lot. Why? Yeah, why would you pre-announce this?
She knows she's going to be ripping ass, bro. She's already covering her tracks. Wendy Williams could learn something from Katy Perry. She's on another level of farting on air. Still latex. All right, today's going to be a bit of a foot soldier army day. I'll be honest with you guys. Pretty fired up. Foot soldiers! It's not as good when Ela's not here to look at me like cringe, because then it's like too serious. Wake up. But fuck it, dude. To war! It's time to take some Wikifeets, boys! Does Alex Jones have a Wikifeet? That's a really good question. Dude, does Alex Jones have a Wikifeet?
It's not funny!
Oh, there's a female named Alex Jones. And she has a really good rating. I don't even know who that is. Interesting.
He does have.
Yo, that's crazy to be another celebrity named Alex Jones. How do you live your life like that?
Wow.
Did you feel bad for her? Alex Jones? Wikifeet Alex Jones Min.
I sent in the Discord.
Oh, he's already got brutalized, eh? Just one photo? He looks good. Come on, guys. Look at that body. This is your body on Alpha Brain. Or he makes like Gorilla Brain or some shit.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah. So, why does it do that, man? I'm trying to get a close-up of his damn feet. God, he's got such a body, dude. He's such a thickly cast, brawny dude. Never forget Alex Jones before and after. Can you send me that on Discord? It's one of my favorite things ever. You guys know Alex Jones, owner of Infowars. I mean, Trisha didn't know who he was, which kind of blew my mind. So I don't know if I need to explain who he is or not. But Infowars did a whole... I've been the subject of like tons of conservative media recently as like the pinnacle of stupid libtard fascism because of a tweet I made. So I'm going to basically respond to all their videos and explain the situation to you guys. It should be fun because these people are just, they set me off on Twitter because their take is so fucking dumb. And now they've made videos about it, which is even more fun to react to. So I am looking forward to that. This is Alex Jones.
Special.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is Alex Jones. He was trying to sell a supplement because that's like his whole shtick. Because he sells like supplements with like, he sells them with like lead and asbestos and shit. 45 days. It's supposed to be a weight loss, right?
Or muscle building, or
oh, is it supposed to be muscle building?
I mean, regardless.
So 45 days later, redder. He literally just looks redder. It's crazy they took this photo and thought they were doing something with it. Yeah, Alex Jones' business model is wild. He just sells like snake oil supplements. You can't trust Walgreens or CVS. You got to trust me at AlexJones at Infowars.com. He makes like normal shit too, like Metamucil. He's like, we make Metamucil, but we don't use that bullshit ingredient. We use like rat droppings, grass.
That turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Yeah, he's a character, man. Anyway, it wasn't Alex Jones who responded. It was one of his lackeys, but
very disappointing.
Oh, there's like a whole meme on this.
Yeah, someone tried to correct the colors on it to show that he looks exactly the same if he wasn't tan in the second one.
I mean, he looks exactly the same. I don't need a color correction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Love that. That's me trying to lose weight, by the way. That's like a meme. Me trying to lose weight. 45 days later. Looks exactly the same. So let me explain this whole situation. Now, people say, oh, I don't see this as me being political. This is me. I mean, these are issues that I don't believe should be political. And a lot of other countries are not, or I would say all other countries are not political issues. Being smart about getting vaccinated, being smart about COVID safety. These are not political issues. These are public safety issues. You know what I mean? Like, this is just good governance. Logical. So there's been talks about vaccine passports now that the vaccine's been rolling out a lot. The way I understand the vaccine passport is that if you're going to like the only way that people like, let's say Dodger Stadium here in LA or any other sports stadiums, movie theaters, venues, live shows, stuff like that. The only way these places can safely reopen and regain public trust is for people to show that they proof of vaccination. I don't think, right? I mean, that's it. That's a vaccine passport. People say, oh, well, I don't think it's going to apply to places like grocery stores, although I'm sure it's up to the specific chain if they want to check if they've been vaccinated or not. I mean, that's just the free market that all these people champion.
Yeah, I think in most cases, what they're talking about is businesses having as their own policy the requirement to show some sort of proof of vaccination.
I think yeah. And of course, Republicans are all about big business, making their own decision and making their, like, who are they to regulate a business and tell them what they can and can't do? You know what I mean? That's their whole argument. So anyway, this guy goes, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Justin Amash. I laughed at this shit. He goes,
he's a politician, right wing. He was very anti-Trump. One of the few on the right that were. I can't recall if he was a Republican and left or he never was, but he's now independent and styles himself as a libertarian.
Yeah. He goes, no vaccine passport. It doesn't get much more dystopian than being required to show your health papers wherever you go. Bro, there are way more dystopian things in the world. I was like, it doesn't get more dystopian than that. It gets so much more dystopian than that.
Yeah.
Do you know in China they're scanning people's faces and giving them social points? And if they don't have enough social points, they can't ride public transportation, bro. Like, your imagination is not very robust if you think it doesn't get more dystopian than having a fucking health showing if you've been vaccinated after a fucking pandemic, dipshit.
Do you have your passport?
R. Kelly been singing about that decades ago.
Did you get your
Why do you think he's asking these girls, did you get your shots? Because you have to be vaccinated to immigrate to America. My wife, dude, R. Kelly's like, he gets it, bro. Where's R. Kelly when you need him?
Do you have your passport?
I've been getting girls vaccinated since decades ago, baby. They don't allow my girls in from Nigeria unless they vaccinated. Did you get your passport? Did you get your shots?
The fact that that meme we've been doing on the show for years is about vaccines and passports. It's too perfect. I can't believe it.
Dude, R. Kelly, I'm just saying, like, it's not rocket science. But I just couldn't get over this guy. He goes, it doesn't get more dystopian than that. I was like, seriously? That's the limit of your imagination for dystopian? 1984? Brave New World? Just showing if you've been vaccinated. Okay. These people are so long. I don't even get the whole argument they have about like, oh, vaccine passports are fascist. Like, what? Why are they so opposed to proving if you've been vaccinated or not? I don't even get the premise.
Well,
like, I know they say it infringes on personal freedom, but like, okay, a lot of shit do. Like, you can't just go murder someone. So are we saying that infringes on your personal freedom? I mean, like, what are you talking about?
COVID-19.
yeah, I mean, they're acting as if this is a vaccine mandate, trying to force everybody to get the vaccine.
But it's not at all. So are they just
right? It's using the market to incentivize it. It's like, giving businesses an option to deny their services on the basis of.
By the way, it's not
concerns.
even. It's an indirect incentive because these private companies are going to make the decision for themselves if they want their people to be vaccinated or not. It's like, it's not a mandate by the government. No vaccine passport. Y'all can go fucking party with each other. Like, all you non-vaccinated fuckheads can go have your... Actually, no. That's the problem. You see, the whole premise of misinformation is incredible. I don't want to get into it now because I'm going to respond to all these videos, but Don Jr., of course, who is the biggest fucking goon, really. I mean, Donald Jr. God, I'd rather be anyone. I'd rather be Weinstein than Donald Jr.
He is a legend.
Pretty sure Donald Jr. wishes he was anybody but Donald.
Yeah, exactly. Vaccine passports? Communist China will be proud of Democrats' recent push. My thoughts. Bro, get a fucking brain cell, please. Communist China? Do you know that kids need to be vaccinated to go to kindergarten? You dip fuck. Your kids are vaccinated and they had to show proof to go to kindergarten. You fucking moron. Communist China? Exactly. Listen to R. Kelly's been saying that for decades. There's a reason that society... You know when a bunch of humans clump together in cities, like millions of us? Yeah, New York City, the place you came from? A place like that wouldn't be possible if we didn't have vaccines, bro, and people didn't get them. Fucking miracle of science, dude, that we even have vaccines, and these guys are fucking too brain dead to even realize. The latest liberal plan. Is this a liberal plan? I don't see like an organized Democratic push saying, "Oh, we need vaccine passports." Is this a conversation that's even happening?
Yeah, it was.
No,
but I mean, I think Biden shot the whole idea down, so it's kind of moot at this point. Wasn't that great of a plan?
I haven't heard anything
didn't
about
get
it.
very far.
I've only heard about it from them, honestly. But again, it's like you got to make up your mind. Are you no regulation or are you no vaccine passport? Because you can't fucking, you know what I mean? Businesses want to make people vaccinated. They have that right, according to you. Until it infringes on your supposed rights, then they don't. You fucking hypocrites got to get it straight for once. The truth is, they just drumming up controversy for clicks. I don't think anyone really give a fuck. Listen to John Jr. in the jungle. Look, God, what is with him? Look how hard he's trying to be his dad.
Oh, he started.
John Jr. here. So today,
Since when did he start doing this?
Recently, he's really kicked up the daddy impersonation. Dude, he is such a deeply sad person. This is so fucking crazy.
It's crazy to me that people, there's people that like, apparently there's people that like him.
I love it.
Not Donald.
Oh my God. God.
I know, he's such a goon.
All the stories from his childhood of how fucking abusive and crazy his dad was to him, and now he's just like this pathetic fucking imitation of him.
It is kind of tragic. I do feel bad for him in that way.
It's deeply tragic. I mean,
you learn about like, apparently he hated his dad and he didn't want to have anything to do with him in college. What's the story about? He didn't show up in a suit to a play and his dad like slapped him or something?
No, not to a play, to a baseball game. His dad showed up at his college, was going to take him to, I assume, a Yankees game. And this is all a story from Don Jr.'s roommate in college.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly, he showed up and he was just dressed in normal clothes, and his dad decked him, like punched him.
Yeah, you should have known better.
You're just a
Everybody wears suits to ball games.
Yeah, he supposedly felt
a suit to a fucking baseball game. So yeah, I mean, not a happy childhood, I'm sure. I mean, how could it be? His dad is fucking Donald Trump. It's just like,
Oh, are you kidding me?
yeah. And so he like ran away after college, or he like moved to Colorado and tried to, be his own man.
Daddy cut him off.
Yeah, and he got cut off.
Yeah.
And realized he couldn't make it, so he came crawling back and reinvented himself as just a mirror image of his dad. And
But look, now he's got like he's got
very
a
happy.
girl. He's got people that like him. His daddy maybe even said a few nice words to him. And now he's doing all this. I mean, things couldn't get better for Don.
Oh, God.
Don Jr. Anyway, let's watch this.
I'm going to come. Today we're going to talk the vaccine passport concept and everything about that. I put out a tweet the other day that sort of went viral, and
It sort of went viral. Let me get this straight. Some Democrats want American citizens to have a vaccine passport to travel freely within the United States, but not an ID to vote. Clowns. Well, one is a fucking deadly pandemic that's highly contagious and killed 500,000 people. And then the other, I mean, they have nothing to do with one another. So, yeah.
and for all the right reasons. I said, let me get this straight. Some Democrats want American citizens to have a vaccine passport to travel freely within the United States.
What is this website he's using? Rumble. Why didn't he post this to Twitter? What is he doing here with this Rumble website?
I'm assuming Rumble is like a YouTube alternative because they
banned
Google.
all these guys. Love that.
Probably.
it's a Canadian online video platform.
Okay, so all these guys got banned on YouTube for like COVID misinformation. Love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the description, by the way, is COVID passports are just another way that the government is trying to control you. Again, it's like, bro, what is this weird control conspiracy theory?
But not an ID to vote. I call them
Got
clowns
him!
because that's exactly what it is. I mean, think about it. You need a vaccine passport. You need an ID to be able to travel freely within America as an American citizen. This is a concept.
Wait, again, he's so over exaggerating. You don't need a vaccine passport to travel freely. Nobody's saying that. You just can't go to a fucking Dodger game. Right? It's like you can't. It's like nobody's setting up interstate checkpoints, dude. That's never happened before.
Yeah, I'm assuming what this is coming from is when people were discussing this, one were saying that the airlines would be.
That's up to them.
Right, that's where.
And hey, if you want,
the big contradiction in all of this comes from.
And if you want to socialize an airline so that a government owns it, then you're socialist, bro. You're stuck in a fucking hole. You literally need to just shut the fuck up because companies have a right to make that decision. That's your whole ethos. You fucking dipshit.
that they are pushing on the left. You need that. But you don't need an
Look
ID,
at him,
or you
he's
shouldn't
trying
have
so
to
hard
have
to
an
beat
ID
Trump.
to vote
Yeah.
for the leader of the
It's
free
so
world.
cringe,
Someone who
bruh.
controls
Bro.
the largest standing
you know
army
he
in the
watches,
world as it relates to power, perhaps not numbers of
You know he watches videos of his dad and looks at himself in the mirror.
The most powerful nuclear arsenal in the world.
Trying to
Someone
imitate
who's on a
him.
daily basis making trillions.
Literally can't even listen to him. He's such a dipshit. And he's in a jungle or some shit. Like, what is this video? It's so odd.
It's just backyard,
Nobody
probably.
likes me.
Can't get over how he's trying to imitate his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, and then if you guys want to just unrelated but super funny, Don Jr., if you want to know how desperate times have gotten, he's being paid to promote Jake Paul's boxing match.
Oh my God, this video.
On Instagram swipe up. Now, Instagram swipe ups aren't paying that much money. And Don Jr.'s engagement on Instagram isn't that great either. So I'm thinking he got like at most $1,000 for this swipe up. And, you know, with the vast billions they supposedly have, this really underlies desperate times for Don Jr. Listen to this.
Guys, UFC fighter versus YouTube legend. There's been a lot of smack talking around. Some of my friends in the UFC, like Jorge Masvidal, have chimed in, talking crap about Ben Askren. And do you think that Jake Paul, YouTube sensation, can take him? Honestly, pre-order this fight. Check it out. Swipe up now. It'll take you right to the page so you can do it, because I know we're going to have some fun on the 17th with this one. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Check
Dude,
it out.
this is some rock bottom shit. This is the president's son doing Triller.
Yeah.
Jake Paul. Do you think Jake Paul, internet sensation? Yeah, you've never heard of him, to be honest.
YouTube legend.
YouTube legend Jake Paul. Accusers.
Easy.
He is a legend.
Bruh. I love this person. It's like, what in God's name is this? Like, good, that is the question, man. Do you think Jake Paul? I'm excited to watch that boxing match. I'm not going to lie.
Go over to Don Jr.'s Instagram page and swipe up to.
Yes, I want to live
Use
watch
his
with
affiliate
Donnie.
ticket.
What date? When is that? The 17th? That's this weekend?
I think it's
Yeah,
just a couple days.
I'm excited to find a
You should live tweet it.
I was just guys, I can't wait for internet sensation Jake Paul. He was kicked out of LA and accused of sexual assault. Moved to Florida because he didn't want to wear a mask or get shots.
Did you see this thing with Don Jr. just reminded me? Did you see the that his dad is now doing wedding speeches, like doing toasts at people's weddings
Oh, at Mar-a-Lago.
at Mar-a-Lago?
So I did see that. Is that some kind of like, is he trying to just get people to book weddings there?
Well, yeah, maybe it's advertising, but it's still interesting that
Dan.
the guy who was the president just a few months ago is
He's doing emceeing at weddings now.
Dude, the video is so
Oh,
funny.
send me that. Actually, yeah, because he came here. He was supposed to say a few nice words about the groom and bride, and
And
he
he
just
just
ended up
starts giving a rally
soapboxing.
speech.
Yeah, the guy's like a robot. You can't turn it off. Yeah, he starts boxing about politics.
I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and
Can you imagine Donald Trump crash your wedding? He's to say a few nice words, and he just ends up talking about Joe Biden.
I turned off the news, I get all these flash reports, and they're telling me about the border, they're telling me about China.
Dude, what the fuck? There's a band behind you, dude.
How are you doing with Iran?
There's a wedding band behind you.
Well, they were ready to make it, they would have done anything.
He's just playing the hits. He's just like a washed up comic.
Stop!
How's everybody doing tonight? All right. You heard about what's going on at the border? Oh, man.
Oh my lord!
We got to build a wall down there. Am I right? All right. Hey, so you heard about what's going on in China? I'll tell you what. Nothing gets more China.
You know, he might be much happier now, to be honest, because now, that's the part that he loved about being president. Is just like,
Well,
you know, just
his
vamping
happiness
about
is
the
all
shit.
that matters.
Now he just gets to do that without any of the work.
I was going to say I'm looking forward to pirating the Jake Paul fight on Instagram Live. That's the best place to pirate pay-per-view events for some reason. It's Instagram Live. It's so weird.
Really good tip.
Yeah, dude. I remember watching there was like the Conor McGregor Mayfield fight, and people were streaming it on live with like 1 million views.
Mayweather.
That sounds like
Mayweather.
That sounds like a much better way to do it than how I've done it in the past, which is to go to some really fucking weird website with a extension like .xyz or something.
I mean, that works. You just need like 3 layers of ad block.
Right.
Man, it's crazy how all these pirating websites, they figured out how to like circumvent ad block in like the most FBI, NSA advanced ways possible, CIA, and YouTube still can't do it. I guess YouTube chooses not to. Are you guys gonna watch that fight? Do you guys care about that?
I actually do, yeah.
Any prediction?
Who is he fighting?
Literally like the bottom shit tier MMA fighter that hasn't fought in 3 years. Like, it's so dumb. I wish he would just. At least he is a fighter though, so he has like.
But MMA, not a boxer.
Not a boxer. MMA fighter.
I mean, Jake will probably win then.
No
he has
boxing
a record.
experience.
He has a record for being. He's the UFC record for being with the quickest knockout, but he was the one that got knocked out. 5 seconds.
He's retired as of now.
Yeah, he got a knee right to his left ear, and it just out cold.
Well, that's a coveted record. Yeah, he's not a good fighter, like in terms of the MMA. He's a professional fighter though, but he's super out of shape. He's way older than Jake. It's like they keep picking fighters and hyping Jake up as a real fighter, but he's such a pussy. He won't fight a real trained athlete. So he picks this guy who's out of shape, retired, wasn't a good fighter to begin with, and then boxes it.
Exactly.
Well, he was the welterweight champion. I don't know what accolades come with that, but
was a former Olympian. He went to the Olympics.
Yeah,
too.
he has credentials, but he's old now. He's out of shape and he's never boxed.
Right. He's 36 now, so I know.
He I mean, even his last fight with Nate Robinson, he was a basketball player. You know?
Oh yeah, that was just a fucking joke.
Yeah, he won't do it. He won't fight.
But let's see. I hope Ben because Ben does have a lot of athletic credentials. But like again, Jake is 6'1", and this guy Ben Astrick is like 5'8". I mean, he's like a short dude, and Jake's 6'1". Like he towers over him. I mean, that's like such a ridiculous advantage, and then let alone a 10-year difference. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like the fact that they're even casting this as an equal fight is ridiculous and stupid. But hey, fuck it.
That's how Jake wins.
Well, I hope he gets his ass kicked, but
I wish he would just fight someone in his prime. Just take a boxer in his prime, same age, same weight class, put him up against Jake. Jake will get knocked the fuck out every time.
Well, that's why he won't fight people like that.
Just take some average fight boxer, with an average record. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it though.
Oh man,
I'm interested
for free on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not
pirate that shit. Do not give them money.
I'm not paying for it.
Do not give Jake any money.
Also, they make this shit so annoying to pay for because you have to like get the service and then subscribe. It's like, bitch, fuck you. You know what I mean? It's not pay-per-view. It's like annoying shit where you have to like subscribe to some platform and you have to give them all your information. I'm not into all that. It's too much work. Honestly, I'm going to pirate it simply because it's easier. I would pay for it if they made it easy, but they don't. So I'm just going to fucking pirate it on Instagram Live.
You shouldn't support Jake Paul.
Well, what can I do? I mean, shit.
You can steal it from him.
Did you guys see the video where like Jake gave him a little jab and he didn't flinch at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's watch that. I mean, you can see their height and weight difference here on the stage. Look at this. I mean, that's a 10-year difference. Jake is significantly taller.
The champ is here, baby. 22 minutes away. Bro, you were 36.
He didn't even like feel it. That was weird. What was that? Just a quick little body shot?
Get the fuck back. Come on.
Weird.
Here's the thing, though. It's boxing. I feel like, Jake has the upper hand, but if it was MMA or UFC, I feel like he'd be going down.
If it was MMA, he'd be choked out in 5 seconds. Yeah. But it's boxing. Boxing is like so different from MMA. You know what I mean? It's just totally different. I mean, the MMA fighters they're not like strikers. They're like grapplers and wrestlers and shit like that. So all of the discipline that they've accumulated doesn't account for anything when you're boxing.
Right.
I think it'll be a boring fight. That's for sure. You know. Ben weighed in 19 less pounds. Jesus. That's not good at all. Not really 19 less?
It's saying right now I'm reading that he was 170 and Jake was 189.
That's why these show fights are so dumb too, because like 19-pound difference, that's insane. That's like a whole different weight class, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people would never fight in a real league fight. It's just not a fair fight. But there you have it.
We don't care.
Right. Are you planning on getting vaccinated, Jake?
Not really.
Right. Are you worried about COVID at all?
Not really.
Right. That makes sense.
Literally just got tested for it.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Are you going to wear a mask now that you're in Florida?
Not really.
Right. Are you worried about infecting people around you?
Nah, you're tripping.
Right. Yeah. So here's the tweet I made. Moving on.
Oh, right. We were talking about this.
I just was seeing all these dumbass, and I says, maybe I came in a little bit hot, but I was upset. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
I said, hey, because this was trending, no vaccine passport. I said, hey, no vaccine passport, dipshits. It's not fascism, you whiny fucks. I mean, it's not fascism. It's just not.
It's definitively not.
I mean, it's kind of the opposite of fascism, because fascism is when government has total control of private entities, and then vaccine passports is enforced by private entities at their own choosing. So it's kind of the opposite of fascist. I'm so sick of people trying to say everything is fascism, and especially people on the right who are actually towing up to the line of actual fascism. It's like this whole notion of fascism has lost all fucking definition. We're trying to prevent people from dying. If you don't want to get a vaccine, that's your right. But I also have a right to know that your dumbass isn't putting my family at risk at crowded events. I continued. So if that means you can't go to a movie theater or a ball game because you choose not to get a vaccine, then that's your choice. But it's not your right to put others in danger. So kindly stop whining and deal with the consequences of your poorly informed decision. Obviously not. Obviously it wasn't going to be received well by...
Especially when you throw the hashtag in there.
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of inviting, and to be honest, with the hashtag. But I clicked the hashtag and I was like, please, somebody sane be saying something. I didn't see anything, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. But I didn't quite expect the vitriol thrown back at me. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because it was not a lighthearted tweet.
Well, this whole vaccine thing has become the latest flashpoint in the culture war bullshit, and
so fucking predictable. Government control. Wasn't smallpox vaccine mandated, by the way?
I mean, there's been all kinds of things similar to this throughout history.
Y'all remember smallpox? No, because it was fucking eradicated because the U.S. government forced it on people.
Did you get your shots?
R. Kelly knew all about that.
Do you have your passport?
Fact check me on smallpox, please.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
Thank you. Anyway, so that was my tweet. Now, here comes the misinformation. Here comes Infowars with a whole segment about me. I swear to God, dude, their whole vibe is like they're trying to get me killed. That's why when the FBI showed up at my house, I was like, oh, it's got to be connected. I'm not saying this guy... Actually, I am. The way they show... Like, you got to see the way they cover me. It's crazy. Like, they keep showing pictures of me. They're like, this is the person to kill. So aggressive. But anyway, this guy's such a goon. Here we go. Yeah, this shit is wild, honestly. I watched it for the first time last night because I was kind of trying to save my reaction. I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to bounce when he said that he accused me of liking to post pictures of my baby's butt on Instagram. Did you see that, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Who
is the Infowars guy?
Oh, it was the Infowars guy. Got it.
I was like, oh my God. What? Everybody's a pedophile when they're the topic of conversation on Infowars. Anyway, let's watch.
I'd still love to this day to have someone argue that they're pro-freedom, but also they want everybody to take a vaccine.
Is it turned up on your end?
I'm maxed everywhere.
Okay. Their video is just kind of quiet. I'll turn it up. Go ahead.
I'll start it over.
Okay.
I'd still love to this day to have someone argue that they're pro-freedom, but also they want everybody to take a vaccine.
Here, I'll make that argument for you right now. First of all, nobody's saying that everyone has to get a vaccine. First of all, your argument on the ground basis is flawed. You're doing a mega hyperbole. Nobody's saying that people should get mandated vaccinated, okay? So, first. Second of all, we don't have absolute freedom. Like, we can't go kill somebody. We can't go rob somebody. We already don't have absolute freedom. So this whole notion of freedom he's talking about, what do you mean by freedom? Exactly. You have to get a license to drive a car, right? You have a driver's license, dipshit? Yes.
We want our freedom for the world.
You know what I mean? You have a license for your guns? Yes. Fuck face. Like, everything in our life is regulated, bro. It's not a fucking new concept. And you're already going along with the ones that you don't mind, because you don't want to drive on the road with a bunch of dipshits that don't know what they're doing. Because you don't want to get run over by some fucking 13-year-old kid. Should a 13-year-old be able to drive a car? No. Is that infringing on his freedom? I don't know.
He's stealing it!
But here's the riff. If you believe in the vaccine and you believe it works so great and you get it, then why are you still worried about somebody else who's not been vaccinated?
So this is like the caveman argument where it's like you oversimplify something so much that it's almost just willful ignorance. It's like there's so many reasons why people need to get vaccinated. And the whole conservative argument is like, if you're vaccinated, then why do you ever care if other people get vaccinated? And there's like a bajillion reasons. And they choose not to acknowledge a single one. For example, the vaccination, as far as we know, it doesn't have unlimited usefulness. They say at least 6 months right now. So it's not unlimited. Number two, the biggest thing we need to worry about is we're kind of on a clock against the virus. If we don't eradicate it as soon as possible, it will continue to mutate. And the fear is that it will mutate to a point where vaccinations are no longer effective against it. And then all of a sudden you've got COVID-19 just in circulation globally like the flu. And you're going to end up with millions of people dying every year globally from this new virus that we can stop right now in its tracks. Right? The other thing is that in order to protect, there's people like with going through cancer and stuff like that who have compromised immune systems who cannot get vaccinated. So we all have a responsibility as a fucking society. Sometimes you have to work as a society for the betterment of everybody, right? You can't just be a rugged individual all the fucking time. That's why you have a license plate on your car, right? Because we all agreed that that's a good idea to get a driver's license. Because these people can't get shots, so they're always going to be at risk. So we need to get like 70% of the population vaccinated to hit herd immunity, to protect everyone who actually can't get vaccinated because they're either going through cancer or have some other compromised immune system issue. So I mean, there's a million reasons, and it's talked about openly. You know, it's talked about openly. It's not a secret. You literally just have to be so willfully ignorant to make this argument. In 1901, public health officials in Boston, Cambridge issued their compulsory smallpox vaccination order. Oh, it wasn't forced, though. People who refused to get vaccinated faced a fine, equivalent to $150 today. Oh, man, that big government back in the... meanwhile, Donald Trump goes, make America great again. Okay. Well, in 1901, you had to get vaccinated against smallpox. Was that great or no? I think we all enjoy our kids not fucking dying of smallpox. You know? Damn. Such a moron. They just sound smart to people who are like super ignorant, but like
St. Patrick's Day is upon.
Whoa, who are you?
And that's the big riff in their big lie every time that they'll never address. Because you are either admitting that the vaccine doesn't work.
No, not at all.
And you want us to take something that doesn't work anyway.
Bruh, you are so fucking dumb.
Or you're admitting you just want to force people. You just want to tell people what to do.
This is the whole thing. I just want to tell people what to do. Like, to what end? Why do I fucking care what you do, dude? You're just a bully who wants to tell people what to do.
You want to have a big corporate government. You just want to have a big government nanny state.
Yes, exactly.
And they'll
That's
never admit
so
to either one of
passionately
those things, ever. Because these are dishonest people. These are liars. These are frauds.
Yes.
These are phonies.
Yeah.
They'll never.
So now he shows pictures of me. This is why I'm like he shows these photos of me. He goes, these are liars, these are frauds, these are phonies. Seems like he's putting a hit on me, doesn't it, a little bit? How he like, you'll see even later, he keeps cutting to me when he's saying like the most heinous shit.
It's interesting that you got a bomb threat against your house like 2 days later.
Exactly. Totally.
Work. And they'll never admit they're actually for big government tyranny.
Yes, I'm for big government tyranny. Like, let's say, telling all companies they have to do one thing. Big companies. It's like these guys that can't fucking use their brains. Nothing makes sense. How is it? Okay. Anyway, it's really weird. They talk about us and they come back and talk about us some more. So
here's just another example of how leftists are just intellectually dishonest with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So here's an individual, Ethan Klein. He gets to exist on YouTube. He gets to exist on Facebook. He gets to promote himself on social media. And he knows in order to be able to do that,
because this guy's banned from everything that he just listed. So,
right. So I'm part of the problem because I haven't gotten banned.
He has to promote the big government. He has to promote the big lie.
So he says that I have to support the big government because I don't want to get banned from YouTube. Bro, can I just have an opinion? Like, why has everything got to be a conspiracy? No, he doesn't actually believe this. It's just to support big government. Okay, bro.
That he can have his videos on YouTube. He says, hey, no vaccine passport, curse words.
By the way, I love that they don't curse on Infowars. Like, bro, you literally, like, you called this Sandy Hook shooting a fake job, and you had parents of the Sandy Hook victims being harassed to the point they had to move out of state, but you won't say dipshit? Talk about virtue signaling.
Wet ass P-word.
You really won't say dipshit on Infowars? That's just so odd to me. Well, kids are watching. It's like, fuck you. You are such a douche.
It's not fascism, you whiny F words.
F words.
We are trying to prevent people from dying. Oh,
P-word
please.
is female genitalia.
Oh, please. You're trying to prevent people from dying? Please.
Oh, please. There's big lie number one. So first they insult you and use curse words to hide their inferior intellect.
Oh,
this fucking guy.
Then they give you their big virtue signal lie. We're trying to prevent people from dying.
Oh, who would want to prevent people from dying?
What is their theory?
There's almost been 600,000 people dead. What is the...
They all deny that too.
Oh, okay.
They said those people would have died
anyways.
anyways.
Of course. Well, this is the thing. You cannot have a conversation when you can't agree on some basic facts. They go, COVID's not real. It's like, okay, well, conversation's over. 600,000 people have not died. It's like, Okay, well, how are we going to have a conversation? We can't agree on the premise, right? They live in fucking La La Land. Info losses, more like.
Huh?
Infowars, info L's, info losses. There's 563,000 deaths from COVID in the United States. By the way, I like to go back to when I first started talking about this, and I said I could see up to 1 million people dying from this, and everyone thought I was insane.
Fearmonger.
People thought I was crazy. I mean, it's going to be close to 1 million by the time we get out of this, man.
Almost
Closer
3
than
million.
What?
Almost 3 million worldwide.
Yeah. That's, dude, the United States has had such a huge portion of that. That's so crazy.
Coronavirus!
It's spiking big time in like India and Brazil. It's about to get really, really bad there. Not good.
Coronavirus!
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
As tens of millions are murdered at abortion factories, and you don't care about that. So, sorry, that doesn't work for us. That doesn't.
Okay, so I have to care about one thing for my opinion. First of all, obviously, we disagree on the whole notion of fetuses being equated to murder. But let's say we did agree on that. I can't have opinion about this one thing because apparently you think that I don't care about this other thing that's important to you. Your logic doesn't make sense, bro. Let's just argue the one topic. Dipshit.
Doesn't work on us. If you don't want to get the vaccine, that's your right. Okay.
We love
but
that.
I also have a right to know that your dumbass isn't putting my family at risk at crowded events. Actually, no, you don't. That's funny. Actually, you don't have that right at all. In fact, I have that. The exact opposite is true. I have the right of privacy. See how that works? So it's curse word, complain, intellectual dishonesty, lie, lie, lie.
I didn't really understand this. He says I don't have a right to be safe in public events.
You don't have a right to know that the vaccination status of other people is basically what they're saying, what he's saying.
Okay. Well, sure. But the venue has a right to fucking ask if you're vaccinated as a private business. And then I'll go to those places only where everyone's vaccinated.
Did you get your shots?
He's like, I have a right to infect you. It's my given right to go to large gatherings and infect people. Your privacy? I'm sorry, what exactly privacy am I invading by knowing if you've been vaccinated, bro? Like, come on. You can't hide behind these bullshit that it's my privacy. Okay, dude. I'm not asking for a dick picture. Just want to know if you have a deadly contagious disease. My privacy, bro. I don't want to tell you if I've been vaccinated. Okay, fuck face. Then don't come into the ball game. Go home and jerk off and watch it on TV.
But here's the real intellectual dishonesty.
Uh-oh.
But I continue. So if that means you can't go to a movie theater or a ball game because you choose not to get a vaccine, then that's your choice. But it's not your right to put others in danger. Again, we're not.
That is my right to put others in danger.
Putting others in danger. That's your big virtue signal lie.
Okay.
So stop whining and deal with the consequences of your poorly informed decision. But wait a second.
Yeah, this is what I love. He keeps cutting the pictures of me like, here he is, guys. Go get him.
As you promote the vaccine, by the way, this is the guy that shows the entire world pictures, loves to show people pictures of his baby's butt.
This part, I was like, oh my God.
Bruh.
So he's, I guess, referring to, and let me look now. I guess he's referring to one Instagram post when Theodore was a newborn baby. And I posted a picture of me holding him, and he was naked, so you just saw his butt. And I thought it was a cute picture of me and my newborn son. Oh, you have it?
I sent in Discord.
I'm like, what's the... So, like, they apparently dug deep to find this? Because it's really old. Oh, here it is.
77 weeks.
77 weeks ago.
October 2019.
Almost 2 years ago, right after he was born. So I posted this picture of my newly born baby. And he's trying to insinuate that I'm a pedophile.
Bruh.
Can we all appreciate just how fucking insane this is?
Yeah. It's pretty unhinged. says a lot more about where his mind's at.
Yeah, and if he had to dig 2 years and this is all he could find, I think that says something too.
They've really done their research.
You posted way worse than that online.
Yeah, I know. But they agree with all that. They're like, no problem with all that.
You should have talked about the photo of your ass.
That's what I was referring to.
No, because they had to go with the baby thing because their whole shtick is based on pedophiles and shit.
Right.
So he's going to insinuate I'm a pedophile based on posting a photo of my newborn baby 2 years ago. Bro, I cannot. The fact he brought that up blew my mind. You can talk about intellectual dishonesty right after showing my picture, by the way. I mean, that's insanity. That's like fucking crazy. I stopped after this, so I don't know where this goes, but I was like, whoa.
By the way, this is the guy that shows the entire world pictures, loves to show people pictures of his baby's butt.
No context. That's it.
I wouldn't be into that. He's into that, but that's fine.
It's fine.
What the fuck?
Isn't that so crazy? It's so crazy.
Man.
Like what?
God, look at this guy.
Why did you even bring that up? I mean, what's that got to do with anything?
He gets to put his videos on YouTube. He knows he's not that talented, so he has to be on YouTube, and he has to tell the...
Wait.
We're talented than you, bitch.
Wait. I'm not talented, so I'm on YouTube? Why are you so desperate to get back on YouTube then?
Exactly.
You guys are fucking crying.
You can't even fucking post on YouTube.
You guys would kill to be able to post on YouTube again.
Big corporate lies to get promoted on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah, YouTube promotes me a lot.
That's aside from the point. Because I'd still love to this day to have someone argue that they're pro-freedom, but also they want everybody to take a vaccine.
Freedom.
Oh, this is from the beginning.
I'm pro-freedom. This guy's a fucking...
Pure chaos, baby. Let's go. Pure freedom for the world.
It's just like
here's the riff.
Fucking middle school mentality. I'm pro-freedom.
Yeah, their argument is so narrow and so ignorant. You have to be living in like the smallest, darkest box in the world to actually think what he's saying is interesting.
You believe in the vaccine and you believe it works so great.
Believe in.
And you get it, then why are you still worried about somebody else who's not been vaccinated?
So this was the clip from the beginning. I already addressed this.
And that's the big riff
Here
in
he
their
is,
big
boys.
lie every time that they'll never
And his
address.
wife.
Because you are either admitting that the vaccine doesn't work.
Nope.
And you want us to take something that doesn't work anyway. Or you're admitting you just want to force people. You just want to tell people what to do. You just want to have a big corporate government.
What's
you
the
just want to have a
Infowars
big government nanny state.
What's their narrative on the vaccine? Are they George Soros microchip, or are they forced sterilization?
I heard a clip of Alex Jones saying that HIV is in this vaccine. The HIV virus is in this vaccine. The HIV virus is in this vaccine. Don't you people understand that?
So they're giving us all AIDS.
Yeah, it's not safe. He doesn't know why, but it's not safe. HIV is in this vaccine. AlexJones.com. We're selling our own vaccine against the COVID virus. It has a ground up sawdust, ant droppings, and caterpillar juice.
It's not funny!
Did you guys hear about Puppetgate from Alex Jones?
Oh my God. So Howard Stern has this Alex Jones puppet. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So Howard Stern has this puppet of Alex Jones. And he does these bits where he has an Alex Jones impersonator, calls in as Alex Jones. They're really funny, really good. And then a newspaper quoted, it's super hard to wrap my head around, but like he was like, oh, fake media said I said this, but it was a puppet on Howard Stern show that said this. But then they play the clip. They said the puppet said it was verbatim what Alex Jones said.
Exactly.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
The
and
puppet was
which
just
is really
quoting him.
funny because when I heard it on Howard Stern, I was like, man, the writers are brilliant. Like how it's so funny and outlandish, but it's verbatim what Alex Jones says on his show.
That's fantastic.
So he goes, oh, they quoted the puppet, but the puppet was verbatim quoting what Alex Jones actually said.
Yeah, he can't even keep it straight what he's saying. It's fucking he's so transparently a grifter at this point. Like I actually do think that there was some integrity to what he was trying to do like 20, 30 years ago. But it's just like anything. It's just been dissolved into...
He's just following the money.
Exactly.
They turned the friggin' frogs gay.
Slinging fucking, like you said, snake oil. Like just, it's all just a way to get you worked up. So you're fearful of something, and then he sells the solution, you know?
The vaccine has HIV in it. Anyway, go to Infowars.com/shop, and we are selling our own vaccine, ladies and gentlemen. It has a donkey semen, Alex Jones spit, and the pubic hair of a deceased COVID victim. We put all that in a bottle, we shoot it up right into your veins. It's proven to kill COVID in 5 minutes, okay? Don't trust big government, go to Infowars.com. We cook it in my basement. Not FDA approved. Don't trust the FDA.
Yeah, can you get that soundbite of him going, it has the DNA, it has HIV in it? Which is, I guess it's made from, like, I don't know. It doesn't have HIV in it, by the way.
Well, I'm assuming it's like everything that he talks about based on a
grain of truth.
A grain of truth that's been misinterpreted or either intentionally or not.
I think the truth is that they figured out this really amazing technology from
AIDS research,
decoding
the mRNA vaccines or whatever.
It's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's just depending on how you frame things, you can make anything sound like that. Yeah, aren't most vaccine like it wasn't the smallpox vaccine? You're injecting smallpox.
Yes,
right.
It's deactivated.
So
virus.
if you say it like this, it's like, oh, they're going to inject you with smallpox. It's kind of true. That's technically true, but it's not really giving you all the information you need.
Oh, we have a Howard Stern clip from it here.
Yeah, I have it timestamped to Alex Jones.
Nice.
Our Alex puppet.
Tell you got to take these vaccines to live your life.
how
You've got to
large
take this
he
to be
is.
able to get on a plane. And then they
Such
tell you
a
later, by the
barrel
way,
of a man.
this can kill your ass, and it's got HIV in it. It has HIV in it. It has HIV in it.
Awesome.
It has HIV in it.
They want forced inoculation of the Gates
this is the
vaccination,
puppet.
which has the HIV delivery
Oh, this is his
system gene
puppet?
code.
Yeah.
It has HIV
It says
in
the same
It
thing
has
verbatim.
HIV in It has HIV in it. This is
So when I heard this, I was like, man, the writers are so good with this Alex Jones puppet. I had no idea they were saying verbatim what Alex was. Howard said the same thing. He's like, damn, I thought you guys were writing this shit. I was giving you all this credit for writing this amazing content.
for a post-human world.
Infowars.com.
Yeah, and Alex tried to make it seem like the media is just trying to make him look bad, like he never said.
It's so funny. Yeah. It's fucking amazing. God, these guys are such grifters, you guys. Puppet Gate.
It's not funny.
Yeah, he called it Puppet Gate.
What's going on with the all the lawsuits? Like,
oh yeah,
what?
he appealed it and it was thrown out. I think he's fucked, to be honest with you. I think he's gonna get his ass handed to him in court. Didn't he appeal to the Supreme Court and they rejected to hear it? I think so.
Last update I see about it is in January of this year, so I guess it's all still working its way through the courts right now.
I hope they take his ass. I hope they take the pants off his fucking legs. So heinous, dude, what he did to those families.
Yeah, I'm seeing that the Supreme Court denied to dismiss the suit.
Yeah, that was a recent update.
Uh-oh. They're taking away his freedom.
Freedom for the world. Yeah, exactly. Dude, they don't know what even freedom means. It means one thing one day and another the next.
That's what I was saying earlier when he was like, you're not pro-freedom. It's just like...
What does freedom mean? That's like too nebulous.
It's
We
way too
already don't have total freedom, so you need to define that.
Yeah.
Same thing with fascism. It's like, fascism is kind of like it has a lot of definitions, right? And so they use it just like to mean, we don't like that guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
We want freedom for the world.
There's like a library's worth of books written analyzing what exactly fascism is. It's also a nebulous concept that's kind of different from place to place where it's existed. And so, calling a vaccine passport the definition of fascism is, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have spent a lot of time
stupid. It's insanely
researching
stupid.
fascism
It's
that would probably
insanely
disagree.
stupid.
Yeah,
it's insane. Nothing is the definition of fascism.
Do you
It's a complicated government system.
And they'll never admit to either one of those
I need some volume.
Oh, yeah. I turned it down.
things ever because these are dishonest people. These are liars. These are frauds. These are phonies. So they'll never admit that the vaccine doesn't work, and they'll never admit they're actually for big government tyranny. And so you get an idea of what these people are like. And I don't really care. Everybody does their thing. And if you're into like the zero IQ, you know, low intellect entertainment, then that's fine. Again, I don't really care. To each his own. But he knows he's a no talent hack that can only exist and make a living if he's allowed on YouTube and being promoted on YouTube.
By the way, do you notice what they just did there? They show us, me and my wife, and they show our Twitter handles. They're like giving everyone all the access they need to harass us.
Yeah, they're doing what they do. I mean, thankfully nobody fucking watches this shit anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it had like...
Especially when Alex isn't on. It's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, can you imagine paying for this?
At least Alex Jones is fucking entertaining. At least he's a meme.
Oh, yeah, totally, exactly. Alex Jones is really entertaining.
I will say the images and videos they use of you guys, though, you look very friendly. Like, it's better than the commentary channels do. Like, in both the photos they use, you guys are smiling and stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commentary channels, they always go like this picture of me from like 3 years ago, like,
right.
Look how sinister he is. That's true. Looks like we're having a good time, at least. We're happy.
Care. To each his own. But he knows he's a no-talent hack that can only exist and make a living if he's allowed on YouTube and being promoted on YouTube.
What are you, dude?
I'd love to see somebody answer the question. If you love vaccines so much, if you think vaccines are going to protect you and your family, then...
I spoke too soon.
Oh,
I got it.
What?
Yeah. And that's when they'll go and that's when they'll start to dabble with their totalitarianism, saying it will hurt immunity, all this stuff. That big lie. If you're vaccinated, it shouldn't matter.
Dude, I'm not responsible for educating you, bro. Like, literally just Google it. But here's the problem.
Google's part of the conspiracy.
You know what you're immune to? Learning things.
Adam.
Because, like, even presented with the information, you'll dismiss it as a big lie. I don't know how they exist because, like, you choose to believe some information, you choose not to believe other information. Their world is so confusing.
And so it goes on. Poll finds, this is a Rasmussen poll, poll finds almost half of Americans want vaccine passports. So 44% of Americans.
That'll go up. Anyway, Alex, or Infowars, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, he's considered part of the alt-right. Not surprised. I'm not surprised he didn't mention that I'm Jewish. Maybe he was trying his hardest to show it in the photos, you know, without saying it. He's like, please pick up on this. Please pick up on this.
We should return the favor and show his Twitter handle. Oh, wait.
He doesn't have a Twitter handle?
He got banned.
Of course. No wonder they have such a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
AB, you have a tinfoil hat. Did you want to say something?
Oh, he made some good points. I kind of understand a little bit where he's coming from.
You better take that hat off, dude. It's scrambling your brain. There's another guy. I guess this is like a famous comedian, Sam Tripoli. I don't know who he is.
Famous is generous.
That's nice of you.
I've never heard of him, but apparently he's like, yeah, okay.
Mid-size. Say mid-size.
Mid-size? He went on a rant, too, about my tweet on a so-called...
Are people...
With Brian Callen. I've never talked... I have no... I mean, except that he was accused of essay, but I don't know anything. I don't know Brian Callen personally. I don't know anything about him. But this guy's a real fucking dipshit. Like, holy God. And then he says he even wants to fight me. I don't know what's with these gorillas. What are you talking about, dude? What do you mean you want to fight me? What world are we living in?
Look how many supposed likes it's gotten. 30,000. I mean, that is blatant misinformation.
3,000 retweets. Look, man.
This isn't Brian talking. This is Sam talking. Ethan, I'll fight you for charity.
I've said that.
Why do you want to fight me? Can't we just like what? Can't you just Google some information instead of wanting to fight me? How does that resolve this conversation? I love that. I love that. It's just so ape-minded.
This though, I've said that this is going.
I wonder how many times he's done DMT.
Be something that is.
I wonder if he's ever spent 10 minutes in a. I wonder what's the longest he's spent in a deprivation tank. If he's fully enlightened yet or not.
Your freedoms, whether or not.
Brian's not on board with this guy's rant. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, shout out to Sam Tripoli, who, by the way, honestly, his whole rant is kind of incoherent and weird. He's very confused about what fascism is.
Dudes in pointy helmets, goose stepping.
Who is Ethan Klein? I don't know.
He's on that.
Yeah, it's a lot. But one good thing I want to point out about Sam Tripoli is that Bobby Lee crashed his car into his on purpose. So I don't know if you guys remember Bobby Lee. This happened shortly after the Gatsby, when he crashed the Gatsby. And he crashed into Sam's car, and he had a total meltdown.
How are you not getting this? Why did you?
He sounds exactly like he did when he was yelling at me.
I'll pay for it.
Dude, this guy is like so unfun. Like, bro, you are so whiny. Come on, Bobby Lee crashed his car into you. Do you not find that funny? At least a little bit? Like this, you're at a comedy club and you're not laughing about Bobby Lee crashing into your fucking car. Like, how unfunny can you be, dude? Like, holy shit!
I don't know if that's fair.
What? That's hilarious. Bobby Lee crashed into his car.
Did he do it intentionally?
Bobby says he did.
Oh, Bobby said he did.
Yeah, he later said he did on his show. But he he rolled into it. It wasn't like like he just had it on drive and he didn't hit the brakes.
You wouldn't be pissed if somebody hit your car?
I would be pissed, but it's also funny that Bobby Lee crashed into your parked car and the parking lot of a comedy club. I mean, come on. It's hilarious.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, yeah, I'd be a little pissed. I mean, crashed my Gatsby. I wasn't mad about that. My Gatsby probably cost as much as this guy's car. Not to flex, but I'm just saying. I mean, Gatsby's like $4,000. I mean, you know what I mean?
I'm not a foot model.
This guy's such a fucking whiner. Sam Tripoli. Bobby's a legend, dude.
Just wanted to get.
Also, it's not like he has like a really nice car. The other thing, so I can get why Bobby and his like what he's got. You know, like what? I mean, oh, he's got like a. Is that a Mercedes? Oh, maybe he does have a nice car. I can't tell. Regardless, it's hilarious. You can be angry and amused, right? I mean, come on.
Sure. Yeah.
Bobby Lee.
What?
He, I think it was like the first time I ever met him. He smacked me as hard as he could in the back of my head.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah. And like I was pissed at the moment, but now I find it fucking hilarious.
I was surprised he did that. I remember he slapped you, and you were saying to me after the show that he like got you good.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, you're so sexy. I like your hair," and then just wham, like as hard as he fucking could. Like I saw
such a maniac,
kind of an asshole.
Yeah, it is kind of that I don't like.
I find it somewhat comical.
Now you want to know Gorilla Brain, or you want to know Joker Brain? Bobby Lee's Joker Brain.
Definitely,
you're way out of your league. Dude.
Yeah,
I love Bobby, so I'll tip my hat.
Joker Brain is crashing your car into someone else's for a laugh. But he couldn't have done it to an unfunnier asshole, so we love him for that.
Bobby knew.
Bobby's like, I'll pay for it.
His car is already all fucked up.
Well, wasn't he talking how he just does not give a fuck about his car?
Yeah, he crashes all the time.
Yeah, he has a Prius. So he's like, man, you know. But anyway, here's Bobby talking about how. Anyway, Bobby said on his podcast he did it on purpose, which I was like, oh my God, dude, you're crazy. Because he later admitted that he crashed the Gatsby on purpose too. which I thought was so wild.
The next thing I see in the corner of my eye is this Prius just rolling and Bobby's outside of it. And he's literally
he was not even in the car.
Drag the car as if he can stop it with his string. Of course, it just slowly started
crashed into Samtrap's car.
It hit his car like 1 mile per hour.
Call them car bombs. You never done a car bomb before?
So you were physically outside of the car, and your car it was on drive, and you just left it driving into Sam Tripoli's car.
And he freaked.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally.
The fuck. I mean, did you see this? That everybody from inside the building.
Anyway, fucking hilarious. Guy's such a goon.
I like to smell horrible things.
What's that guy's act like? Have you ever seen Sam Tripoli?
His act?
Yeah.
I watched some of it for the show, and I was telling Dan, it's like Midwest suburban dad, like corny.
Well, isn't he trying to bring like rock and roll back, like an Andrew Dice Clay thing?
I thought that's
we looked up something, and his show in the 2000s was like, it's comedy, but with an edge. We've got strippers there, and we've got, baby, rock and roll.
You guys remember when rock and roll was about tits and cocaine?
Fuck yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Also, he's very outspoken, kind of like libertarian dude, but I did see that he did a USO tour in Afghanistan, which is pretty ironic in my opinion, so shout out to his family.
Anyway, peace and love. Shout out to the families. That's my whole thing, you know. That's my info war. I wonder if Sam Tripoli has a Wikifeet.
Doubt it.
Sorry, dude. Not big enough deal. Sam Tripoli, Wikifeet, man.
Your passport.
Nope. No. Hey, Sam. Shout out to your fucking family, bro. Who even are you? Wikifeet, Sam Tripoli, men. Not a single match.
Pathetic.
You know he's a spaz when the Infowars clip was a lot more calmer than his.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true, man. Well, the Infowars guy at least was coherent. I could respond. I couldn't even respond to this guy because he was like,
that's the definition of fashion. They were goose stepping and pointy hats.
God.
Anyone else's Wikifeet we need to tank before we move on? I think we got everybody.
No, I think we got it. We got it covered.
Oh, I heard that. Wait, so I heard where there's a Wikifeet takeover, little Wikifeet update. Let me check the top ratings because I heard there was some interesting movement there.
Really?
I want to smell feet.
Yeah.
Have you been toppled?
No, that can't be.
Okay.
I want to talk about feet.
Someone took AB's spot. Here, let's see. Celebrities, site rating, sort by rating. So, number 1, Ethan Klein. Thank you, peace and love. Almost a 7 out of 5. That shouldn't be possible, but it is. Moses! Oh, my God. So, that's the new thing, is Moses is number 2 now. No way. That's so funny. With only 4 pictures, too. A 6 out of 5.
Wow.
Stay blessed, my friend. Look at that. Dude,
that had to have taken some coordinated effort to boost it that
I never
much.
even...
Like,
this has nothing to do with me. There's some renegade foot soldiers out there.
Yeah, there's some...
it's the Foot Fairies.
The Foot Fairies.
Oh, that's Trisha's gang, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad she's on board finally, though.
Took some convincing.
Now she's got her Foot Fairy army. Oh, God. God forbid there ever be a civil war.
Oh, God. Can't
Daddy?
imagine.
Let there never be a civil war on Wikifeet.
Daddy? Daddy?
That'll be the bloodiest civil war in world history.
Have we looked up what Trisha's score is?
The thing on the women's side is that it
doesn't show you the actual score for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
So Ethan Klein, number 1, thank you, peace and love. And then Clyde. So wait, what happened to you, AB? You're not even on here.
They removed me and put me back. It's so weird. Like I'm removed and then yeah.
But do you still have a high rating? You're just off the leaderboard or what?
Yeah, I think there was like a coup and like Ian and Zach tanked it a little bit, but
you guys led a foot coup against AB?
When was I a fucking part of this? What?
Oh, were you not part of it? Okay, sorry.
What did you do, Ian?
Didn't do anything. I'm not in this foot.
You're like Mussolini. You're like paranoid foot dictator.
I'm like foot Switzerland. I don't know what they're talking about.
Are you a paranoid foot dictator, AB?
No, I'm glad to be off the site.
How do you spell it? Is it Abdullah or is it AB?
They spell it AB, but it's like weird the way they spell it. They put like a period in between or something. I can't even find it right now.
Oh, you can't even find your own page?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh man, you got nuked.
Who you kidding, eh?
This shit is so funny, man. I'm endlessly entertained by this. I'm sorry. It's so funny to me. And people keep going back and finding more and more foot pics.
Has anyone from the website like reached out to you or anything?
Never. This is a hot foot pic right here in the gutter.
I've been trying to get in contact with them, but they just will not respond to a fucking.
Really? Why are you getting in contact? Oh, you want to maybe talk to an admin?
Yeah, or something, because I think we planned something like a little bit ago where we wanted to have a person from them call in.
Maybe they want to just stay neutral. They don't want to show
any bias.
Yeah. Their traffic's probably way up now that the foot armies have begun.
I'm surprised they've let it go. I would have expected the people, the proprietors of Wikifeet, to be way more serious about this and think that we're like trolls. And
we're not trolls, though. People love my feet.
Fair enough.
I want to smell feet.
I mean, 7 out of 5, bruh.
Actually, I found myself. Zach passed me.
Zach passed you?
No way. How's that possible?
I was like I was like a 6 at one point.
Oh,
but
so your rating just went down, bro. They didn't remove you. You don't have.
I think he tanked his own rating.
You have only I mean,
I got to out him a little bit here. He was genuinely afraid that the audience was going to vote him higher than you and get you in trouble.
Let me explain myself.
You said that?
As a way to troll you,
bro. You thought you were gonna pass me on Wikifeet, AB?
Listen. As a troll, 1, but 2,
he thought. He didn't actually think that his feet were better. He thought that the audience to troll you would vote him higher than you, so that you would get mad at him. That was like his theory.
Listen, there's more to that. Dan went in the Discord and said, "Let's troll Ethan, get AB to number 1," and I start freaking out. I'm texting Dan, like, "Dan, what are you doing?"
You fucking said that?
I don't think I said that.
Yo, someone needs to own up. If there's a foot mutiny here, you better speak up now before I find out.
I think he was getting up there. He was like number 2, and I may have made a comment that said it would be funny if he passed.
Now you're living.
I didn't encourage people to go do that.
In a panic,
because that would have been funny.
That's basically encouragement, Dan. If you say, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny?" It's like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny?"
That would be funny.
That's encouragement.
I mean, it's facts. It would be funny if AB got higher than you.
Wouldn't be funny at all.
In a panic, I like
maybe in your opinion.
Yes,
I was going on. I was coming back from
keep
dinner.
it to yourself. Who authorized you to give orders to the foot army?
I didn't. This was not an order.
It was an insinuation.
If independent actors wanted to do.
So wait, Zach has a higher score. Zach.
Wow, I'm at a 4.9. Wow,
nice. Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
I haven't seen your foot pics. Wait, Zach. Oh, is it Zachary?
It's Zach Lewis.
It's in the Discord. I
Zach
sent
Lewis. Oh, you sent me? Oh, here it is. I got you.
Now you're living.
Wow. So you guys all putting up feet pics just for.
I'm not on there.
As far as the podcast logo.
Well, those are some quality feet.
That's
man.
funny.
Those are some well manicured.
Oh my
feet.
goodness.
Wait,
gracious.
so you did take pictures with this intention, Zach?
No. Here's what happened.
What?
Well, it's fine. He's just not being like, "Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny on Discord if everyone gives Ethan a 1?" That's not foot loyalty, bro.
I wouldn't fuck you over like
I know.
that.
Zach's a loyal foot lieutenant.
Who would the fuck would do that?
AB and Dan, apparently.
I didn't.
What?
That's not what
This is
happened.
a mutiny, man. This is a mutiny.
Nobody tried to tank your score.
I pulled over my car and I called Dan in a panic. I'm like, "What are you doing to me?"
He did.
Setting me up.
Now you're living.
So maybe AB is loyal and Dan's trying to fucking throw you under the bus.
I was freaking out, dude. I swear to God, on my mother's life, I tried self-reporting myself.
So Dan is the fucking mutinist. Trying to throw So Dan is
No,
the
somebody
rotten
just said
seed.
that they just found evidence that exonerated me.
Wait. Oh, you did? What'd you find? Someone said, okay, take AB to number 1 on the site to troll Ethan challenge? How fucking dare you even try to? How dare you even fucking... Who authorized you to make such a statement on the Discord?
Dan is not loyal.
That is insane.
I guess it was. I guess it was that
lie
bad.
to me and be like, "Oh, I never said
I
that."
honestly just didn't really remember. This was months ago. But yeah, I'll own it. I don't care.
Hey, the statute of limitations doesn't end on this type of shit, man. So, you know.
I'm gonna try to find my messages. From
It would have, and I'm still not.
AB,
I'm still not wrong.
you.
It still would have been It still would have been funny if it didn't
AB,
happen.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Dan is the fuck. Dan, you better check yourself, boy. Someone says, should I make Ethan's rating lower? You said, nah, just pump up AB. So you did have some sense of humanity.
No, I didn't want you to get tanked. I just thought it would be funny if AB passed you because it objectively would be.
I don't see what's funny about that. I genuinely don't. Why don't you show your feet right now, Dan?
No, I don't want to be on there.
But you think you're above Wikifeet? You just want to fuck with it? You're like Littlefinger, bro. From Game of Thrones.
Talk about
Such
feet.
a little conniver.
You're the Yago of this situation, Dan.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, a nice
Shakespeare reference.
Do you guys hear about Usher paying strippers with
Oh, my
fake
God. The
Usher
story's
bucks?
the best.
It's awesome. This is straight Shroot bucks from The Office.
Right.
And these are like high quality fakes too. I was like, man, I wonder if you can probably go to jail. Like, this seems serious. These are like really high quality fakes.
They are. I don't think you can go to jail for. I mean, it's obviously not real.
But they're spending it. They're giving it to strippers. This one looks
Usher Las Vegas residency. Oh, it seems like this was.
I know.
This was like some
said-
promotional thing for.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
They left it as tips. So they tried to explain themselves because everyone was like, yo, Usher, why are you leaving fake fucking tips with your money on it? I guess one of the girls who works there posted this. She said, the money does not have a trade-in value whatsoever. Hey. That's funny. I love that she had to say that. No. Go to the post office. They'll redeem that. Don't y'all think he should be blasted on social media for this shit? I mean, kind of. I don't think you should be giving that out at a strip club, even if you did tip. It's a little corny, bro.
What if it just got accidentally mixed in with his normal cash and he didn't realize it?
That's what they say, but I think they were
really?
making it. I think they were making it rain Usher bucks. I really do. Especially some of his homies. They were like, "Here, take some Usher bucks, baby." They thought it was hilarious. They probably
So
thought
Usher himself was giving these out?
It's unclear. Here, I'll read what they said. Apparently, him and his whole crew went to a strip club, and they spent a lot of money, and they also spent a lot of Usher bucks as tips. So,
I mean, they're dark in there. You can't see.
Yeah, it looks like real money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it just,
I'd rather see
got
an
mixed
Usher
up.
than I'd rather see an Usher than a Franklin. I mean, it's more badass, I think.
I'd rather see a Franklin. I mean, what kind of promotional thing is that either? Like, who's going to be nobody's happy to get fake money. Hey, dude, here's 100. It's just a picture of Usher. What am I supposed to get excited about his show? I want $100. Everybody's disappointed about this promotion.
Be excited if your face was on a $100 bill.
Yeah, but not as excited as if you just got a $100 bill.
I feel like this one might be more collectible.
Interesting.
It might be a good segment. Send Zach to the strip club with some Ethan bucks.
Ethan, why don't you just start paying Zach in Ethan bucks since he's so into the idea?
Yeah.
Why do you have to pay him real money?
Accept Ethan bucks instead of payment? So Savage, 21 Savage made his own funny money. He said, y'all ain't the only ones getting that Usher money. Oh, he got Usher bucks.
He's got Usher bucks.
Damn, he's rich as fuck, boy. That's got to be at least 10 G's in Usher bucks.
What is the value of one Usher buck? Is it like a penny or something?
Like a Shroot buck.
Is it a Shroot buck? Well, isn't one Shroot buck like a penny or something?
It was less than a penny, I think.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Shout out to them.
And their families.
I saw you had something up, Ian. Did you bail on that? Thought it was funny.
Oh, what I was wondering what was up with my paycheck.
See, that's badass, man.
I wanted to add, I was going to email
That
payroll and
fucking
figure out.
Picture of you, man.
You want to ask if you can receive your salary in Fupa bucks?
This showed up in an envelope from payroll. I was kind of confused. The value is.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's totally redeemable.
That looks great. Did you just whip that up real quick?
Yeah.
If you go to a taco shop, if you go to an outdoor shopping center late at night, you could probably spend that.
Yeah. Or a dark strip club, apparently.
Or a dark strip club. Here, baby, I'm gonna make it rain. I just love the idea of them going in with fake money with Usher's face. Oh, you know what time it is? Okay, I know we don't have much. How much time we got left here?
Very little, actually. Yeah, Ethan has somewhere to be today, so we have kind of.
I can be a little late. I think I can go over a little bit.
Okay, well, we have about 10 minutes. So if we got a quick story,
we're planning on doing a rock and roll trivia contest.
Yeah, I don't know if we have time for that today.
Zach and Dan, as they've been stepping to each other, and I'm actually quite curious. Last week they got a little bit tangled up when Dan said, "Hey, you're not the only one who knows rock and roll trivia around here." But Zach is the rock and roll guy.
I mean, he does have those glasses. That's this fucking face.
To be honest, here's the thing though, Zach, what is your age?
I'm 23.
Dan?
I'm 33.
So that's 10 years more of experience and knowledge. That counts for a lot in this world.
Mm-hmm.
So while it's a tough one.
That said, I was talking a lot of shit last week, but I do anticipate Zach being an admirable opponent. Him and I talk rock stuff all the time together.
We do.
You know,
I didn't know you were such a rock and roller, Dan. I thought you were into indie shit.
Dan knows a lot. He knows a lot. I have to say, he does.
He did. Dan is very smart.
Yeah.
I just didn't know you were a rock and roller, or do you just know about all music?
Probably more that, but no. I mean, rock is my.
We've got a little bit of a Baba Booey situation.
I mean, rock is my. That's my first love. What can I say?
Okay, let's get some sample questions at least, because I really want to know. Who do you guys think's a favorite to win this, Ian and AB? I can't decide.
Gotta go Zach, I think.
It all depends on the questions.
Well,
I don't know.
Of course, but
come on, don't sit on the fence, AB.
Zach pulled out something yesterday on our meeting. What was it? And we were like, why do you know that?
I asked him about Creed.
Oh yeah, Scott Stapp.
I actually, first of all, I knew that too.
Oh, okay.
I was the one who named the lead singer of Creed, actually, in that conversation.
When they were stopped Creed, what was the band that they went on to?
Oh, you said it yesterday. I honestly, I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't give a shit about Creed. Okay, this isn't a Creed trivia.
I agree. Creed
fucking segment.
Okay, whoa, everybody, simmer down. Shredder's getting upset.
Who went on to play with Slash?
Zach, hold on.
Okay.
Let's ask some questions. Let's see.
I mean, do we want to get into this now?
Yes, I want to know.
We only have a few minutes.
I want to test the waters.
Okay.
I want to say Zach, but I'm thinking Dan is just his wisdom and eurodiciousness, which I doubt is a word, is going to know these just because he's been around longer. But Zach, he's got that young brain. He's got that Joker brain. He needs a rock and roller.
I think Dan might have been to more concerts than I have, but I study liner notes for fun. So
what is liner notes? That's like the credits?
Sort of. It's anything that's written on the inside fold of the album art.
You study the inside folds for fun. Pretty epic claim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got news. Not only do I also read those, but when I was in college, an entire wall of my apartment was covered from ceiling to floor with liner notes. I extracted them from every album I ever bought.
He worships liner notes.
Yeah, so
that's fair.
Okay, Ian, let's just here. How long we've been going? Let's stop at the 2-hour mark because that's where YouTube cuts us off.
We've been going for about an hour 40-ish.
Okay, let's get a few questions in. I just want to taste the waters here a little bit. Go ahead, Ian.
Test.
So
I want to taste the water. I will taste the water if I want to.
Wait, how are we doing this? Are you going to ask?
Ian, go ahead.
I think when we did the simp off, I asked one person a question. If they got it wrong, the other person can steal. And then alternate. So
right. Okay.
Let's start with Zach. Let's start with Zach.
Okay, Zach. Which band originally toured under the name Mookie Blaylock?
Do we have some kind of game show music?
Well, Zach's got to. He was able to.
Got
do
a
both.
multi-brain. I have no fucking idea. Literally none. Dan, you got any idea on this one?
I have sort of an idea, but
Mookie Blaylock.
You can try to answer if they get it wrong, AB. I have no idea about any of these.
I don't know this one.
That's
I
a
never
fucking
heard
hard
of
one.
Okay, well, you don't. So, Dan, do you have an answer to this?
I have a guess.
Go ahead.
I think it might be Pearl Jam.
Is that your final answer?
I guess. I think it's a grunge band. I do know that.
It is Pearl Jam, yes.
Oh, wow. Murky?
Baby.
Wait, how did you know that, Dan?
I just have heard it at some point. I don't know.
Murky, what were they called? Murky Poo Lock?
It was the name of a
a basketball player.
Oh, basketball.
Oh. Wow.
Fair enough.
Pearl Jam trivia, that's got to hit you hard, Zach.
Yeah, he's a way bigger grunge fan than me, so I'm actually surprised you didn't know that. I was not confident on Pearl Jam at all, though, I got to say.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with another one, Ian. Hit us with
Okay, so this one's for Dan.
Yeah.
Ringo Starr only wrote 2 songs for the Beatles by himself. What were those 2 songs?
Octopus's Garden is one.
That one I know. I don't know the other one.
I know he sang Yellow Submarine. I don't know if he wrote it. It could... No, maybe it was the closer on White Album. The Goodnight. What is it called? Goodnight...
This is a deep, deep cut.
This is a deep cut. Octopus Garden.
These are hard.
Octopus Garden for sure. I'll go with the one from the White Album, although the name of the song is kind of escaping me. I think it's called Good Night, or something like that.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
these are very hard questions.
Dude,
I have to say.
You got to give Zach a chance to steal them.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Octopus Garden. I want to say Little Help with My Friends. That's not a Beatles song, is it?
What? Ringo didn't write that. That's definitely like John Lennon.
Well, he's saying
Paul McCartney.
is why he's going
saying
there,
it,
but
yeah. then Joe Cocker covered it.
Well, wasn't the question if he wrote?
Yeah. The question is, which 2 did he write?
Yeah.
Octopus Garden. I want to say Yellow Submarine. I want to say that.
Go ahead.
It's not Yellow Submarine.
Okay, so what is the correct answer?
What's the right answer?
It is Don't Pass Me By.
Oh. And Octopus Garden, right?
Yes.
Okay.
These are very difficult.
Yeah, these are hard.
These are hard, dude. What the fuck?
So how does that work? Is there partial points?
I think no.
I think you get it right or you don't.
Yeah. Dan is 1 up 1 point. Go ahead, Zach.
You
Another
guys
one for
are
Zach.
talking about your liner note doctorates.
Yeah, true. Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Try to pick an easier one. Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's for Zach. Or no,
Yeah,
this one's
Zach.
This one's for young Zachary.
right.
In 1999, Garth Brooks briefly took on the alter ego of a rock musician.
Chris Gaines.
That one's easy.
Oh, that one's easy.
Okay. No, but I like
Fair
it.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so we're 1-1. Go ahead, Dan.
That one's like even a meme on the show.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Okay. Here's an easy. Okay, Dan. Which singer is credited with popularizing stage diving?
Huh?
Oops, I meant to cut to myself. Popularizing stage diving. Probably Iggy Pop.
Zach looks confident.
I'm gonna say Iggy Pop.
It is Iggy Pop.
Oh, okay.
Baby.
See, I don't even know who the fuck Iggy Pop is. Nice job, Dan. Did you know that, Zach?
I did.
Yeah. Zach would definitely know that.
2-1. Now we're getting moving.
He was the original rambunctious, performer on stage. He did all shirtless, cutting himself, all kinds of crazy shit.
2-1, Dan. Go ahead, Zach.
Okay. Zach, which famous musician inspired the Deep Purple song "Smoke on the Water"?
Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.
Yes.
Wow.
That's another
we're
easy
tied up
one.
now we're getting moving here. Now we're getting moving. 2-2. Dan, go ahead.
I want to keep it balanced here and find something not too difficult.
You had to give Zach
in the song is Frank Zappa and the Mama.
You had to give Zach the Zappa one. It's not
Okay,
fair.
okay, Dan. Prior to Elvis, who is widely considered the father of rock and roll?
There you go.
Oh, Little Richard.
Yeah, Little Richard or Chuck Berry. So.
Oh, Chuck Berry's fair too.
Couldn't you throw Jerry Lee Lewis in there too?
I mean, it's all kind of. I mean,
all right. Let's give Dan the point. 3-2. I want to see what I'm waiting for is a Dan miss, a Zach grab. That's what's going to throw this game all off. Let's go to Zach. Tie it up.
Zach, what score did Anthony Fantano give the latest Tool album?
Is that really a rock trivia question?
That's a bullshit question.
I don't know.
No,
if that
but
counts.
and Zach definitely knows it because he was hyper triggered by this.
He gave it a 4, right?
A lot. It was a 4.
Okay,
He was
a
so
little
mad.
questionable. No. You weren't happy with that rating, huh?
Fuck no, I love Tool. I mean, I have the fucking deluxe package of
It was just
Inoculum
sitting right next to you.
here. Like,
But you think it deserve a higher score?
fuck yeah, it's a great record.
Okay, that question and the Chris Gaines one were pretty tailored to Zach. I gotta
agree.
say, I'm not calling anybody out here. But I'm just
You
saying
are
those were
making
both.
some excuses while you're still technically in the lead.
Just
I mean,
saying,
he tied it up.
both
but-
of
Wait,
those
I thought we're
questions
tied.
were very.
No, you are tied, but Dan has the advantage here, and he is complaining a little bit.
Just saying.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Ian.
Dan, the group Led Zeppelin was originally known as what?
The New Yardbirds.
That's correct.
There you go. That's some rock
Wow.
trivia for you. Did you know that, Zach?
I did know that.
Oh, you did. Okay. 4 points, Dan. 3 points, Zach. Let's go. This is a close game now.
Let's see. This is an easy one. Let's see.
He's getting all the easy ones.
All right. I'll
Give
give
him
you a hard
give him
one.
an intermediate one.
I'll give you a hard
Be
one.
fair
Okay.
now. Give him an intermediate one.
Often referred to as the first lady of bass guitar. He played 12-string guitar for Sonny and Cher, Frank Zappa, the Beach Boys, Sam Cooke.
He's got this one for sure.
Any other soundtracks? What is her name?
Errol K.
That's right.
Hey.
Icon.
What was her name?
Carol Kay.
She was part of the.
It looked like you were
part of the
making shit up. You're like, Errol K.
I think he was just pausing for a dramatic effect.
Good
she was
job,
part-
Zach.
Thank you. She was part of the.
The Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, there you go.
Dan flexing a little bit on his knowledge.
They were a set of studio musicians who themselves were not really famous, but played on most of the iconic albums from like the 60s through the early 80s, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean they're all on Pet Sounds and shit.
yeah,
so.
like the
Look at you two. Interesting. Tied up. Ian, go ahead for Dan.
Dan, in 1999, this lead singer from a popular nu metal band was named Senior Vice President of Interscope Records. Who was it?
Wow, that's
my mind is immediately going to one thing, but I feel like it's probably not right. But was it Fred Durst?
It was Fred Durst.
Okay.
Wow,
Oh, okay,
Fred
wow, there you
Durst.
go.
That's the rotating door. Fred Durst became a lobbyist.
Well, we talk about Fred Durst all the time.
We talk about
so
Fred
I feel
Durst
like
a lot.
I
Yeah.
had no fucking idea it was Fred Durst. Did you, Zach?
No, I actually didn't know that one.
Wow, Dan. Okay. Dan is kind of impressing me. But still, we're Zach, you have a chance to tie it up.
Okay. Which musician's son became drummer for The Who in 1996?
Zach Starkey, and then it's Ringo Starr.
That's right.
Wow.
I would not have known that one. So
Okay.
I'm
Tied
glad,
up.
I'm glad that one went to Zach.
I'm waiting for someone to slip up here so I can kind of name like a.
Ringo Starr's son became the replacement drummer for The Who?
Zach Starkey. Well, no,
That's
there was
crazy.
one after when they made the album after Keith died. So their first record back in '81 was the drummer for The Faces.
You too.
If this ends up in a tie, I have a really good challenge for you guys.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
Go ahead. This one's for Dan.
All right, Dan. Which Pink Floyd album was the first album to ever be played in space?
Well, I don't actually know the answer to this, but I would have to guess Dark Side of the Moon.
Good
It
guess.
was not.
Oh, see,
That doesn't
I
make
thought it
sense.
might have been a trick question.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, Zach can steal.
I mean, process elimination here. Just
Yeah,
take a
there's only so
stab.
many albums.
Okay. Moon landing 69.
I feel like that was a missed opportunity by whoever was in space, to be honest.
Did you give the year that it happened?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm trying to think when they would have done this. Okay. Fuck.
See, he doesn't actually know. He's gonna guess,
Well,
but maybe
no,
you'll get a
I'm
lucky
thinking
guess.
I'm thinking
Hold
by
on, Dan.
year.
Hold on.
He didn't give a year.
Here?
Get Dan. Or
It's not that. It's Delicate Sound of Thunder.
weird.
What?
Album
That's a
ever
bullshit.
played in space.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
That's a bullshit.
Fuck were they
question.
thinking?
All right, let's keep going now. Let's keep going. Back to Dan. We're still tied up.
Okay, Dan. The original guitarist for Fleetwood Mac from their first 3 albums left the band in 1971. Why did they leave the band?
Because of the relationship problems. He broke up with what's her face, right?
He broke
the
up.
original guitarist Jeremy Spencer is his name.
He broke up with what's her face.
Because of a
That
bad
is
breakup.
That's not the answer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Zach, sweep it for the win.
Wasn't the original guitarist Peter Green? I think you might want to fact check your question.
Oh, Zach coming in with the fact check.
Because Stevie Nicks didn't come till later.
That's why.
And they were a blues band. They weren't a poppy, 70s yacht rock. What we know them.
Zach
So the
is
original
coming
guitarist
over
was
the
Peter
top.
Green. You might want to check your question on that.
Why did they break up though? Let's see if you know. Let's say.
Well, the band didn't break up. He left.
Why did this guy leave?
Well, I think Fleetwood Mac wanted to go in a new direction. Mick wanted to take it in a new direction, and that's when they found Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks.
New direction.
Who they found in Sound City recording studio.
New direction.
He's really
Ian.
flexing now.
That seems like
he
a wrong
actually-
answer.
He left to join a cult.
That's a new direction.
Oh, that is a new direction.
But I can't give it to you, Zach. Come on now. Let's get a winner here. Back to Dan. We're at a tie game. This is a nail biting.
No, that was my question originally, wasn't it? No,
Nobody got it right though.
Yeah, but we're still alternating. I think it's Zach's turn.
Wait,
Yeah, the next one is a Zach question.
Yeah, I think it's tied still.
Is it
Yeah,
tied?
it's tied.
It's tied. Back to Dan.
Wait, that was Dan's question.
No, that was
right?
my question. Yeah, it's Zach's turn.
question.
Yes.
Oh, Zach's turn. My bad. You're right. It's back to Zach. Tied game. Thank you, Dan. Honor among competitors.
Zach, where did Duran Duran get their name?
Uh-oh. Having some strain on Zach's face. He's
Wasn't
thinking,
it from a movie?
Wasn't it from a movie?
That's not an answer.
I don't. Actually, I don't know this one.
Dan, any idea?
It was from a. It was from a movie. I don't remember the name of the movie. It had Jane Fonda in it. I want to say it was like an old, like shitty B sci-fi movie. But oh wait, no, I don't know.
Shitty old
So
sci-fi
close.
movie.
It was the 1968 film Barbarella.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
back to Dan. We got to crown a winner here. We're so close. Keep it moving.
Dan, can you name at least 4 members of the Ramones?
I mean, no.
No? Zach, can you?
I don't want to give any to Zach, but I know I can't. I know I can name a few, but I can't name 4. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach?
Dee Dee Ramone, Johnny Ramone,
Those are the 2 that I knew.
Rick. There were some later members.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't there a Ricky Ramone?
Just
Not
name.
quite.
You
name
can't
4.
ask Ian.
Oh, Ian said not quite.
Dee Dee Ramone, Johnny Ramone.
I think this is I don't know.
Yeah,
At
fuck it,
Ramone.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot of Ramones.
How many
There's a lot of
Ramones?
Ramones, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ramones.
Yeah, Joey, Johnny, Dee Dee, Tommy, Marky, Richie, Elvis, and CJ.
Freaks.
See, we had a lot to draw from, but we couldn't even come up with.
It was
one
those
or
later
2.
years of the Ramones.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep it. Okay. All right. Let's do some. Whose turn is it? Zach's?
Yeah.
Zach's.
Okay. Go ahead, Ian.
Which grunge bands out of Seattle were nicknamed the Big Four?
Which grunge multiple?
Yeah. What were the big?
Megadeth,
The Big Four. There's 4 of them.
Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica, and Slayer.
I think you misunderstood the question, my dude.
Wait, what?
Which grunge bands out of
Yeah,
Seattle
that's what I said.
were
Yeah.
known as the Big Four?
Metallica, Anthrax.
Those don't sound like grunge bands to me.
Those are
Wait,
all...
no, the Big Four are known as metal bands.
Zach,
Big
that is
four
incorrect.
grunt.
Well,
You-
you got it wrong. It's my turn.
No, hold on.
I mean, you read the question like 3 times.
No, we kept insisting.
I did not hear him. Please.
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, and Nirvana.
That's right.
Okay, he knew it.
All right, fair enough.
He knew it.
But
we kept trying to help
Big
you.
Four.
I mean, we clarified like 3
we clarified
times.
over and over again.
And even as you were answering, go ahead. You get the point. Dan?
You got the point.
Tie it up.
Got the point.
Tie it up, Dan.
Oh, is he in the lead now?
No.
Okay.
It's tied. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I'm up a point.
He's up a point.
Okay, fair
Wait,
enough.
I thought he was...
No, we've been tied this whole time.
Yeah, they've been tied.
Yeah, go ahead. It's tied. I know that. If Dan gets this right.
Gotcha.
All right, Dan. Let's see. I'm looking for a good one. In 2009, Radiohead released this single as a tribute to one of Britain's last surviving World War I veterans.
He's gonna know.
It was. I think it was called "In Memory of Harry Patch."
I think
Yes.
you killed the music, Zach.
That was
That's
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Booyah!
Wow, great job. Do you know that? Zach, let's go. Let's keep it moving.
It's 2:08. Do we need to? You're the one.
I think you guys have both proven yourselves worthy competitors here.
I think we should end it with the challenge I was talking about.
Okay, what do you got, AB?
What you got?
So usually before the show, we have this bad habit of singing Creed. Who can do the best Creed impression?
We're gonna get claimed.
You're gonna be so accurate that we're gonna get claimed. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Zach is like borderline professional singer. I'm not.
That is not.
I'm not gonna win that competition.
That's not. I think we're gonna have to continue this in our next.
Yeah, I think we might just have to.
On Wednesday, we got to do some death round shit and take it to the streets because you guys both are pretty good. I'm impressed for sure.
Thank you.
Like Dan, you're a great competitor.
You as well, Zachary. You as well.
And let's think of some death match for next Wednesday where we can put this to bed. Well, anyway, that was fun. I'm actually going to tour a school for Theodore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Grows up so fast.
A preschool, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
It doesn't start for a bit, but we're going to go tour it. So
that's awesome.
I'm excited for him to go. He's going to have so much fun there.
You're going to do some crazy, what's the, like the French advanced learning schools called? Montessori? I'm probably saying it horribly.
It's just a preschool.
Oh, it's Montessori. Right, there you go.
What do they do at the Montessori?
I honestly don't know, but it's like, supposedly it's super intense. Turns your kid into a genius.
Intense. He's a fucking 2 years old.
I know, and they start him
Kids
really
just
young.
I just want him to go finger paint and have fun with other kids.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you for watching this in the words of Sam Tripoli, I don't even want to say the R word these days because I know it's offensive to people, but a big fat, what do you call me? A stupid R word. From one stupid R word. Thank you for watching. Everybody, have a great week. See you on Friday.
Coming through on that motherfucking ass, listen to me.